Okay, so I designed a concept called the emotional immune system, and I'm getting a lot of questions about this concept and how does it really work? How do you work on your emotional immune system? Now, your emotional immune system is the same thing as you visualize your physical immune system. If you really run down, say that you've been working really hard, you don't sleep enough, you eat the wrong food, you don't do exercise, your body is more likely to catch on to germs that are out there and you can easily get sick. Now we all understand that. Everybody knows about that. So how can you then don't understand that your emotional immune system is the same? If I don't give myself great habits and rituals every single day and I'm in the front seat of my car, i.e. getting up in the morning, already have my exercise clothes ready to go out the door and go and train. So I don't have to go, oh, do I feel like it? I don't know. Lying in bed, pressing the snooze button. For example, having healthy food in your fridge. So when you open the fridge, you get excited about eating healthy food because it's in the front of the fridge. All of those things set you up for getting yourself in a place where you're emotionally stronger. Giving yourself love every day, doing affirmations, gratitude meditations, talking about yourself and your body in a way where you're giving yourself what you need, not abusing yourself because you think you're not good enough and living up to some sort of credentials that you think you should be living up to. Talking to other people from a place of self-love, not from a place of chasing other people's gratification or other people's liking of you. Looking after your body by doing exercise instead of sitting at home procrastinating and watching TV. Making the phone call to your family members that you want to do instead of procrastinating and forgetting to call them and then you feel guilty about it. All of these things line up to strengthen your emotional immune system. And why do you want to have a strong emotional immune system? Well, one day you might have an accident. Someone might pass away. Life will always happen, right? But life is never happening to you. If you have a strong emotional immune system, you will believe that life is always happening for you. So if you have an injury, if something happens, it's an opportunity for you to practice the emotional immune system, which you have strengthened through great rituals and habits that you do every single day. And the habits are physical habits that you do, i.e. eating and training and getting up a certain time and doing meditations and all that kind of stuff. It's also emotional and mental habits that you do. How you speak to yourself, self-love every day, journaling, talking to yourself in a good way when you fail. How you relate to your relationship, your intimate relationship to your partner. All of those things help you to strengthen your identity, i.e. strengthen your emotional immune system. So if you're struggling right now with your emotional immune system, I'm going to give you 3 tools that you can start off with. Number 1. When you wake up in the morning, it is the most essential time of the day. So what you have to do when you wake up in the morning is first condition and give to you before you give to the world. So you don't, for example, press the snooze button. And you also spend 10 minutes in the morning in bed listening to something that makes you come alive. Gratitude meditations, affirmations, something that makes you feel good. So that's when you do in the morning. That's my first tip. My second tip is when you go into the bathroom to brush your teeth or you're going to put your clothes on or whatever, when you look yourself in the mirror, you got to pay attention what's happening in your mind. Are you telling yourself you're a fat cow? Are you telling yourself you're ugly, you're old, you look tired? If you are, you've got to turn that around. Start speaking to yourself the way that you want to feel. Not the way that you think you deserve in the moment because your brain thinks you're not good enough. The way that you want to feel. I want to feel good about myself. Of course you want to feel good about yourself. Well, then start speaking to yourself in a good way. So that's my second tip. And my third tip, the people in your life are doing the best that they can. So if you're living in a household with your partner, with your kids or whatever, or even when you get to the office, always think that people are doing the best that they can with the resources that they have. Never go into the office or meet your family members in the morning with your brain unconditioned, because your brain can start looking for what could they be doing wrong? What could they be doing that maybe will hurt me, that maybe makes me feel afraid? Because we're constantly looking for the worst case scenario all the time. That's what your brain does naturally. So you have conditioned your brain that when you see the people in your life in the morning, take some time to give to people, because you've given to yourself first, with in the morning before you get out, and when you've done your, brush your teeth and looking yourself in the mirror, all that kind of stuff. Now you're ready to give to the people that you love. Give them love, because that's what they deserve. They don't deserve to be judged by you, just like you don't deserve to be judged by you. Those are 3 tips that's going to help you to strengthen your emotional immune system, so that when shit really hits the fan, you can handle it in a completely different way.